So, it's been a bit of time since I wore this Jurassic Park dressing gown on a video on this channel, but I figured today may be a good day to wear it. So, hello then, welcome back to another Night in the Movies video. I'm not going to say podcast in this video today because I don't really think you can call this a podcast. I suppose you kind of can after I do my trailer reaction. But in today's video, as I've already alluded to, I am doing a trailer reaction to the new Jurassic World trailer. What's it called? Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm doing my trailer reaction to Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm talking about the trailer in great detail afterwards as well. Well, I don't know about in great detail, but I'll be talking about the trailer. I'll be discussing my thoughts and feelings on the trailer after seeing, because I have not seen it yet. The trailer came out about an hour ago now, but I've held off. I've held off watching it until I could record my reaction, because I am not particularly excited for this film. That may surprise you, because if you look behind me, you can probably tell I'm quite a big Jurassic Park fan. I mean, just look, I'm wearing the dressing gown. For today's video, I've got a Jurassic Park sort of poster, ornament, Funko Pop thing back there. I think I've got a Jurassic Park poster behind me somewhere. No, I haven't actually. My Jurassic Park poster is there. You guys can't see it, but I'm going to put a picture of it right here on the screen for you guys right now. You get the point I'm making. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. I absolutely adore the first two Jurassic Park films. Yes, I love The Lost World. I think it is very underrated. But I despise Jurassic Park 3. And I enjoy Jurassic World. I don't think it's a great film, but I think it's a really enjoyable film. But I don't really like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think it's that good either. It's a bad film in my opinion. Again, not a terrible film, but a bad film. And then you get on to what's it called? Jurassic World Dominion, which is probably my least liked film of all time. I don't know if that makes total sense, but hopefully you get the point I'm making. It's probably the film I dislike most out of all the films I have seen. I hate Jurassic World Dominion. It's one big missed opportunity, and I don't have a clue what the filmmakers were going for with that movie. I hate it, and I remember all the way back in 2022, I think that's when Jurassic World Dominion came out. I remember when I was doing my review of that film, and I was saying, that's it. I am now done with the Jurassic franchise until I hear that they're gonna get, until the next one comes out and I hear it's good. I'm done with it. Unless I hear things about the production of the next film that are going to get me excited, then I'm done with this franchise. So, that was my thought process for the longest time. Even so, I'd heard that another Jurassic Park / Jurassic World film was in production post Jurassic World Dominion, because Jurassic World Dominion, even though it's an awful film, I think it's universally considered an awful film for many people. I mean, okay, if you like it, that's great. I don't want to take anything away from you. But personally, I hate that film. Even so, Jurassic World Dominion is an appalling movie. It still made over $1 billion at the global box office. So clearly, people still enjoy going to watch dinosaurs eat people on screen. And so it's no surprise to hear that another Jurassic World movie was in production not long after the last Jurassic World movie came out. But I wasn't that bothered. I wasn't that bothered until news came out, though. Because when news surrounding this film started to be released, I was like, actually, you're piquing my interest a little bit. You're getting me interested. I'm not excited, but you're getting me interested. And one of the reasons I got interested in this film was because David Koepp, who wrote the first two Jurassic Park movies, the best two Jurassic Park movies, in my opinion, he has returned to write the script for this film, and you have Scarlett Johansson coming into the lead role, and Scarlett Johansson is often quite picky with the projects he chooses to do. I mean, not always. You look at some of the projects she's chosen to do, and they haven't been great, but I mean, apart from her role in the MCU, she hasn't really done many franchises. I know she did the Sing films, but they're only a voiceover, and I would think, I don't know this for certain, I haven't watched the trailer yet, so I don't know, maybe there's something in the trailer that hints otherwise, but I think they're going to keep her around for a while. And I heard that Mahershala Ali, who's an Oscar winner, you know, he won an Oscar for his performance in Green Book, he attached himself to the project. And apparently Spielberg was becoming more involved in this project. He wanted to get the Jurassic franchise back on track. He wanted to get it back to form. And I did actually think at one point that perhaps Spielberg could direct this film, because after The Fabelmans, I felt like he'd want to go in a different direction. And it sounds like he is going in a different direction with his next film, but it's not going to be this new Jurassic film. Instead, this new Jurassic film is going to be directed by Gareth Edwards. And if you don't know who Gareth Edwards is by name, he directed, he is credited with directing Rogue One, a Star Wars story. There's a bigger story there if you want to look up online. Essentially, he might not have fully directed the film, although I still argue there is big evidence out there that his vision of Rogue One is still evident when you watch that film. But okay, let's say he directed Rogue One, and he also directed the 2014 Godzilla film, which I don't care what anybody says. I think it's a good film. Not a great Godzilla movie, but a good film nonetheless. And he directed The Creator, which I think came out in 2023 if I'm not mistaken. It either came out in 2023 or 2024. Boy, I'm all over the place today. I'm not feeling on top form. But anyway, you get the point I'm making. Gareth Edwards is an experienced director. And even though I haven't loved all of his films, like, I don't really like The Creator. I think it's a bit of a sludge to go. I remember it being a bit of a sludge to get through. Even though I'm not a big fan of his films, you can tell he's a visionary director. And I think he wrote The Creator, and I didn't really like the writing in The Creator. And hearing that he didn't write this film had me intrigued. You got David Koepp, the writer of the first two Jurassic Park movies, returning to write this new Jurassic movie. You've got some great actors. You know, Jonathan Bailey is also meant to be one of the lead roles of this film, and Jonathan Bailey coming off Wicked. I am now a big fan of him because I loved him as Fiyero in Wicked. And you have, what was I just saying before? Gareth Edwards. You have Gareth Edwards directing this movie. So with all that, I was interested. I was intrigued. I wouldn't say I was excited, but I was interested, particularly when some photos from this new Jurassic film came out not too long ago, and they did look like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. You know, it did look like they were part of the Jurassic franchise, just those images alone. So now we have a trailer. As of the 5th of February 2024, we have our first trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now I'm looking at the thumbnail for this trailer, and it says Jurassic World Rebirth official trailer. Is it the official trailer? I would have thought that it would be maybe the teaser trailer. This is the first trailer for this film. This film doesn't come out until July. It's still like 6 months away, and I don't think it comes out till, I want to say, late July. I might be wrong. It might come out mid-July, actually. I haven't looked at the release date for this film because I haven't been that excited about it, but I know it doesn't come out till July, and I think it's a bit weird that they're calling this an official trailer. Maybe I watch it and it'll feel like an official trailer, but I think it's a bit early to put out an official trailer nonetheless, and maybe I'll talk about that after I've seen the trailer. But fingers crossed. I haven't seen the trailer yet. So I'm hoping for the best. So let's see if this Jurassic World Rebirth trailer gets me excited for this movie. Come on. I'm holding out hope. So, without further ado, let's watch the trailer. Let's react to the trailer, shall we? Nice callback to the first film.
Our mission specialist. Sorry, what mission? This would be a medical
long grass.
Could save countless lives.
Oh, there you go, the raptor's tail. I'm assuming that's a raptor's tail.
Oh my God.
Wow.
For us, all these species exist.
I haven't seen those dinosaurs before.
Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less? He's your guy?
You're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
We booked towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Is island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
Bit of Indiana Jones in there, it looks like. New dinosaurs, a lot of new dinosaurs apparently. Oh, blimey. Okay.
Dinosaurs are too dangerous for the original park.
Too dangerous, brilliant.
The worst of the worst. We're left here.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? A new era, so the hinting there's gonna be more.
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong.
Okay, some of these sequences look great. Oh wow.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur. Defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Okay, I've got to admit, I was hesitant. I mean, you could see how hesitant I was. Well, hopefully you could tell how hesitant I was before watching the trailer. That worked for me. That trailer worked for me. It looks like they're going in a completely different direction with this franchise after the last film, which is what I wanted. And you know what? I'm sold. I'm there for this film. The action sequences look pretty damn exciting. There's new dinosaurs, which is also exciting. It looked like there was a completely new species of dinosaur which I'd never heard of before. I read a couple, well, I'd read yesterday actually, that apparently there's going to be a new dinosaur in this film, which is like a mix of a T-Rex, the Rancor from Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and the Xenomorph from the Alien films. And I was like, wow. And apparently we're going to see that in the trailer. That's what the producers of this film were saying yesterday, that we're going to see this new dinosaur that they've invented for this film in the trailer. We didn't then, at least I don't think we did, unless I missed it. I'm going to rewatch the trailer in a sec, because, you know, the first time you see it, it's a bit, I'm not going to say overwhelming, because I wasn't terribly excited for this film, but it wasn't what I expected, so I'm definitely going to watch the trailer again. But I don't think we saw that new dinosaur in there. But we did see a lot of new dinosaurs in that trailer. I love the look of Scarlett Johansson's character. I love the look of Jonathan Bailey's character. I was a bit surprised to hear Jonathan Bailey doing an American accent, because I'm pretty sure he's British in real life and he was doing a British accent in Wicked. But he did a really good job there. Rupert Friend, I didn't realise was in this film. I at least don't think I realised he was in this film. Mahershala Ali looks to be having a whale of a time. I love that they sort of setting it in like a Skull Island type location. I think that actually opens it up to some very interesting possibilities. There was a bit of Indiana Jones in there, it felt like. I mean, again, I'm wanting to get this off the trailer. Maybe there won't be a bit of Indiana Jones in there when I come around to watching the film. But I'm pretty sure David Koepp, who, like what I said a couple of times in this video today, I'm pretty sure David Koepp, who is a writer on this film, I think he wrote the 4th Indiana Jones film, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which, you know, arguably is the worst of the Indiana Jones movies. Well, not arguably, I think is definitively the worst of the Indiana Jones films. But at least I would say there are parts of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, as bad as it is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's an awful film, but as bad as it is, and as much as it doesn't really make sense, there are parts of that film which feel like Indiana Jones. They feel like an adventure, and you can kind of see some of that Indiana Jones feel going into this film. Again, there was a bit of Skull Island in there, you know, a bit of the land, bit of the island where King Kong comes from in the King Kong story. Yeah, I mean, I liked the look of it. It looked like a fun, exciting summer blockbuster. And in the end, that's what you want from a Jurassic film, particularly a Jurassic sequel. I keep wanting to say Jurassic World, but it is still part of the whole Jurassic franchise. I mean, they even referenced the first Jurassic Park in that trailer. They said that this is the island where they were doing all the, where they were creating the dinosaurs. I think it was something like that in the trailer for the first Jurassic Park, for the first Jurassic Park park, for lack of a better phrase, but at the same time, it looks like it's taking the franchise in a new direction, which I do think it needs to do. And yeah, the original Jurassic Park, you know, don't forget, I mean, I wasn't around when it came out, but I've heard stories from people who were around, like my parents. Don't forget that the original Jurassic Park was just, you know, it was a summer blockbuster. People went in flocks, if you will, to go and see it. And if this film captures that feeling of a really enjoyable summer blockbuster, then I'm all in for it, because that trailer looked like a really fun at that, an enjoyable summer blockbuster. That's what the trailer for this film made it look like it was going to be. I would actually say, because I know this film's coming out around the same time as the new Superman movie directed by James Gunn, I would actually say this film looks more enjoyable than the new Superman movie does. And the new Superman movie is my most anticipated film of the year. I'm dead excited about seeing that Superman film, but the trailer didn't wow me. And I'm not saying the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth wowed me, but you know what? It got me excited for this film. Let's watch it again. Let's see if I feel any differently a second time around. Because sometimes I do. Sometimes I watch a trailer for a film the second time around and I'm like, actually it wasn't as great. So let's see if I have those same feelings, or let's see if I like the trailer anymore. Let's see if I got any more excited after watching the trailer, after reacting to the trailer for the second time. Let's go. Let's call back to the first film.
This is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist. Sorry, what mission? This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet. Oh my god. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
One isolated place, interesting.
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
I like the whole idea of a team going in.
Avoid government patrol, but
Got a bit of Predator in there, you know?
no one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I mean, visually alone, it looks like a summer movie, you know what I mean?
Maybe we should make it quick.
I mean, it looked good in my opinion.
These dinosaurs would be too dangerous for the original park.
I love that line.
The worst of the worst.
He said raptors, I'm pretty sure.
We're left here.
Is this the new dinosaur that they're teasing? Look like it could be. A new era, come on.
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong.
That must be the new dinosaur in the big red thing.
Survival is a long shot.
Survival. I mean, I love these one-liners.
How are those?
They're helping the mosasaur. Defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
I mean, Mosasaurus. It looks good in my opinion. I'm not saying it looks great, but it looked like a good time at the cinema. And after the last Jurassic World film, I keep on saying Jurassic Park, but after the last Jurassic World film, that's what I want. A good time at the cinema. Do I have any criticisms of the trailer? It looks like most of the dinosaurs in this film are going to be CGI. From the trailer alone, that might not be the case when this film comes out. But one of the only redeeming features from the last Jurassic World film was the fact that they did use practical effects for the dinosaurs. They did not just rely on CGI for the dinosaurs, and I did like that when it came to the dinosaurs in the last Jurassic World film. It's probably one of the only things I liked about the last Jurassic World film. And it looks like, again, from the trailer alone, I might feel differently, I might say differently when this film comes out in July, but it looks like from the trailer alone they're relying more on CGI dinosaurs, which I don't love, I don't dislike either, but I prefer where there's a sort of mix. You get the CGI and you get the practical effects as well, like you did in the first 2 Jurassic Park movies. And this film, it does feel a bit... It did feel like it did from the trailer again. I'm only talking about the trailer. It might feel different when the film comes out. But from the trailer alone, it did make this film look like it was going to be an action movie. It didn't look like it was going to be particularly... it didn't look like it was going to be too much in depth. It didn't look like it was going to be as well written as the first Jurassic Park movie. It looked like it was going for more of the, hey, look, it's a summer blockbuster kind of vibe. And I gotta admit, part of me doesn't like that. Part of me would like this to be a really well-written film, and I still have hope it will, because it's written by David Koepp, who wrote the first 2 Jurassic Park movies, which are the best written Jurassic Park movies. But part of me does like that, because it's, again, after the last 2 films, which I felt were trying to be clever and simply weren't, this film looks like it's going back to, hey, we're going to an island, dinosaurs are going to eat people, there's going to be some dinosaur action sequences, there's going to be some fun kites, some quirky ones, some classics, let's say classic one-liners, and hey look, it's going to be a good time. It might not be Shakespeare, for lack of a better phrase, but at the same time it's going to be a good time. And again, after the last film, which was such a bad time at the cinema for me, I don't mind that they're taking this in a direction where it's like, hey look, it looks like it's going to be something fun. That's what the trailer gives off the vibe. So part of me is like, oh, I wish it gave off more. I wish it gave off more of a better written film vibe, if you get what I mean. But also part of me is going, actually, it looks like it could be a lot of fun, and I'm all for this movie being a lot of fun, particularly because it's coming out in the summer. And I did say it, I think, on my first trailer reaction in this video as well. This looks like it's gonna be this looks like a summer blockbuster, just in the way it looks visually. I mean, the look of the film, it's got this gorgeous colour palette where everything looks like it's been accentuated to really bring out the colours and make you feel warm when you're on this island. It looks different than the last 3 Jurassic World movies did, which didn't have that much of a colour palette, whilst it looks like Gareth Edwards was, when it's come around to directing this movie, has made it look warm. He's made it look summery, for lack of a better phrase. He made it like it's a film which is not only coming out in the summer, but is set in the summer. And I like that a lot about it. I mean, you even saw in that trailer alone, there was characters sweating. I think they're going to Barbados at one point. It's like, okay, yeah, this is giving me summer vibes, if you will, and I like that. I like the fact that I'm getting summer vibes for this film. Again, I think that the cast all look like they're having a whale of a time. Only from the trailer, I might feel differently when I see the film. Maybe it feels like they're phoning it in, but it feels like the cast all really want to be there and enjoying themselves making a Jurassic World movie. It looks like there's going to be some really enjoyable action sequences that are going to be unique to this one, which we haven't seen in the Jurassic franchise period. That's that bit with the Mosasaurus and all the other dinosaurs in the water. There's a bit of a callback to the Brachiosaurus scene from the first Jurassic Park, but also it looks like it's putting his own spin on it, and I like that. There's a bit of the Lost World in there, because in the Lost World you get a large group of characters going to an island and they get stuck on the island with these dinosaurs. I'm going to guess what's happening here. I'm going to guess there are a group of characters going to an island and they all get stuck there, so there's a bit of Lost World in there, and that excites me because I'm such a huge fan of the Lost World Jurassic Park. I think that's honestly one of the best sequels ever made, I'm not even joking. And yeah, I'm gonna say it, I'm excited. It's still not one of my most anticipated movies for this year, but I was more excited for it. I'm more excited for it now after seeing the trailer than I was before seeing the trailer. Before seeing the trailer, I was very hesitant. I was like, okay, another Jurassic World film, we're doing it again. God, if they're not focused on locusts all over again like the last film did. But it looks new, it looks different, it looks refreshing, and it looks like it's taking the franchise in a fun direction, which isn't going to be for everybody, and that's fine. But because the film's coming out in the summer, and because it looks like a really good summer blockbuster, which I love. I love me a good summer blockbuster, which is what the original Jurassic Park in the end is. I'm all for it. I'm excited now. And yeah, it did also feel like an official trailer. We got an idea for the film. We got an idea that these people go into an island. They're going on a mission to see these dinosaurs because, you know, it sounds like from the trailer, from what I've read online, from, you know, people who involved in the film who've done interviews, it sounds like this is set after the last film in which dinosaurs were all over the world, but it sounds like it's set quite a bit of time after the last film, and it sounds like in this film, most of the dinosaurs that are about all over the world have found the world inhospitable, can't pronounce the word there, inhospitable, and have gone to this island. I forgot the point I was making now. What was I trying to say? I completely forgot. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. That's the point I'm making. And I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to this movie. It may turn out to be absolutely rubbish because it is Jurassic World in the end. But, yeah. The trailer did it for me. And it was an official trailer. It gave me an idea for what's going to happen in this film. And you know what? That's what a good trailer needs to do. It needs to give you an idea about what this film's about. It needs to get you excited, which it did. And it needs to make you look forward to the film. And you know what? It did make me look forward to the film. It did all the things a good trailer should do, in my opinion. So yes, I'm now excited for Jurassic World Rebirth after seeing the official trailer for it today. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. If you have seen the new trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, then please let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Maybe you didn't think the trailer was anything special, or maybe you felt similar to me. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching or listening to this podcast, or this video, should I say, whatever. And look forward to many more videos coming very, very soon on this channel. As I already said, thank you so much for watching or listening to this video or podcast, and I will see you guys again soon. But bye for now. Bye.